Here we are doing another moto vlog, and it's I'm recording this a day earlier than I normally do. Pretty good weather, I would say. Doesn't look like it's gonna rain. Not quite yet. A little warm, but good riding weather. Bro, so I have looped twice this week now. Neither times on video, and both of them were for the exact same reason. And it was, I was doing a seat stander, and I went a little too far back, so I pull in the handbrake, I pull it in all the way, and just nothing really, like, the jump brakes are decent if you keep them cleaned up with the foot brake, but the handbrake is not strong really at all. So, and I had it pulled in as far as it would go. Did not save me. And then I was doing knee knockers with my handbrake only, and went too far back, pulled it all the way in, did not stop it. So, as much as I like the 50 and as much as it's taught me, I'm ready to move to some disc brakes. So I cannot wait to get this 110 done. And the 110, it's coming along pretty good. I just got the engine mounts finished and made. There's gonna be a video I'll post of mounting the whole engine, getting the engine to fit, making the engine brackets. I'm also posting little pieces on Instagram too. And I need to, so the wheels are coming in tomorrow, probably. So that's why I'm doing this video. It said normally I record this on Monday, but I'm recording it on a Sunday instead. That way I have my extra time on Monday can go towards working on the 110 and getting it ready. And we're getting pretty decent progress on the 110. Be doing the electrical work next week as well. The only issue though is I still have those two challenges left, and they're both really hard to do. Like right now I'm stuck with trying to figure out how to transition from like set down to a knee knocker, and then the no-handers. The no-handers, at least like all I have to do is take it off for a second for it to count. But for the final challenge, I have to actually be able to like swap positions a few times in one wheelie. So like that's gonna be what's hard to do. Whoa. Also with this 110, so I have plastics for it. Plastics came with the bike when I got the 110, so, but they're red, and I kind of really want black, but I don't want to buy them, so it's probably going to be a red theme for a while. If maybe some company sponsors and sends me some fairings, then we'll change it. I got red foot pegs too that came with the bike, and I'm gonna see if we can mount them to the Grom foot pegs. Let's do a scrape. Oh, see, that's one thing too is that I can't wait for is the fuel injection, because the fuel injection won't bog out like that. It will just hopefully be ready to go. Like my carb likes to bog out every time it goes too far back. Like, see, like I can kind of save it and keep it going, but the carb just does not want to keep it going. The stock carb on this thing did better. Like, it would actually hold up a little better, but this aftermarket carb, it's bigger, and I guess something with the float, like it just doesn't want to, I don't know, go quite as good. Whoa. Also, before I started taking the 110 apart, I sat down on it and my knees did not set like how my knees are way above the bike. Like that, it wasn't the same. Then my knees were like down here. So it's just gonna be way more comfortable to wheelie in general. It's gonna be way bigger. I still gotta figure out what I wanna do for handlebars though. I'm thinking of just temporarily throwing the stock ones up there. I don't know how well that's gonna work though. Oh, I have these. I could throw these up there. Maybe. Actually, no, they're not gonna work because these mount in the center and the mounts is 2 mounts over to the side. So that actually will not work. I don't know what we'll do. I was thinking about going for a scrape, but I don't know. Let's do a knee knocker. I imagine knee knockers will be easier on the bigger seat too. And I don't know if I want to buy a tall seat or not. It doesn't feel like it's needed. But then I see people who normally have CRF 110s get a tall seat. So I don't know. I've gotten so used to the little 50 that the 110 just feels way bigger now. And I looked at the forks and I compared the forks to the old ones. The forks are beefier, obviously, and they're a little taller, but the wheels are smaller, I think. So it's gonna equal to about the same setting height. Maybe we'll see with the swing arm too. But the swing arm is gonna be adjustable, so I can adjust the height pretty easily. Whoa. There's a few rain clouds. Let's get some of my favorite stunt in, which I cannot wait to try these on the 110, and that is seat stander circles. These are gonna be so fun on the 110. Uh-oh. In the grass a little bit. Oh God. I ran over that stick there. Alright. Do a set down circle. Haven't done any in a little bit. Lost it towards the end. I've been trying to get it where I can start them with both feet up. And I think if I had more space I could do it, but with like the width of the road is just not quite enough for me yet. Oh, that wasn't good at all. Dang. Didn't see that like big stick. It was like camouflaged on the ground. So I'm trying to like, I think if I hit it at an angle, I can't turn enough. That's what I'm talking about. Like if it was a little wider, I could maybe do it. It's hard to get that like initial turn in. Lost the momentum. Nope. Yeah, I don't know if these are happening. Whoa. I wonder how the Grom gearing is gonna be. So I had to get new sprockets for it, and I did some research, and it kind of shows what people use for, they said the street, which is like whatever to me, because I don't want anything super low. So I think I went with 37 in the rear and 14 in the front or something. We'll see how that does. If it's not, I can easily just go to a 13 in the front. The front sprocket shouldn't cost that much. Whoa. So if I don't like the gearing, then I'll just go down one in the front. So we're getting all right at those. My issue though is going left with them. So I struggle with going left, and I tend to push them right. And I don't know how I'm gonna be able to like change positions, because I use a little bar. I put my foot on my bar for those knee knockers, which makes it hard to get your foot out and in when transitioning. Well, I'm just messing around there. Man, I don't want to do any seat standers anymore, because I keep having close calls, and I looped last time with one. Because like I can pull the brake in all the way, and it's just not quite as strong. Like once you get a certain farness back, it just doesn't do anything. And I think it's partly because when you pull it in, if I pull it in far enough, it hits my knuckles. And it's also just really hard to pull in with this. Compared to if there's fluid, it'd be very easy to pull in. But also, it's probably just a skill issue too. Because there's guys who are definitely probably doing it, like no issue. Started falling sideways for some reason. Kind of bogging. Yeah, we're bogging. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like when I go too far back for too long, it bogs out, making it hard to drop back. But this 50 I have learned a ton on. I don't know, like if I had a 110 or something else or a Grom, I don't think I would have progressed as quickly as a Grom. if I start on a Grom. I don't know about if I had the 50. I don't know. So that Grom I got, when I first got it here, before taking it apart, I took it down the road a little bit, and I did not like the way it felt at all. I did not like the riding position at all for it. I think I'll just always be like a dirt bike, supermoto type person. And it was bogging out some, but so when we get the whole thing going on the 110, it might need some work to get it running good. I think the main issue that it was bogging out is the air filter on it was junk. The engine was not mounted. The bolts were not tight on the engine at all. All the engine bolts, useless. They were all stripped down, rounded out. It was bad. The crash cage on it was loose. Like, that bike has been through it. And then also, the guy told me, so he said he didn't build the bike, that somebody else built the bike. And so he said someone else built the bike and that he had just bought it. And he gave me a list of some of the stuff the guy said that was done to it. And it said it had a, what was it? I think it was like DK or DH motoring big bore kit. I think he said it has. And I looked at the cylinder on it, and the cylinder says 124 centimeters, which is 125 cc's. So I don't know if he took it to a machine shop and bored it out, or if it's just not a big bore at all. So I'm not sure. I've also need to figure out an exhaust, because I don't know if I don't think this running the stock CRF 110 exhaust will be very good of an idea. I think it would be too restrictive for it. So I know the 110 exhaust will work for it. I don't really want to buy an exhaust because exhausts are kind of expensive. So I don't know what I want to do. Also, don't want it to be super loud like this one. This one's kind of like super loud. Like, you can hear this thing down the road. Think with the Grom being a little bigger engine, I think first gear might be more useful, because on this thing first gear is like not moving. Let's do a first gear wheelie. Like, it's very, very slow. And the videos I've seen of guys doing first gear Grom wheelies, they're at the same speed I do my second gear. Like, when I'm first starting my second gear, like if I do a slow second gear, that's like their first gear. So like, let me see. This speed would be like their first gear. This would be their first gear. coming to the end of this video. We'll end it with a C stander. I'll risk my life for you guys. Oh God, not too good looking. I'm scared to bring it up. I've done psyched myself out now with the handbrake just not being that good. Well, peace till next time.